Next, we're going to go to the Kingdom of Gilder, and this we have not reached this kingdom yet, but Gilder is the nation in charge of the region that the Strange Lands units are currently visiting. They are still dealing with the secondhand refugees problem, but that's merely a matter of the news being shared. The Anandaran partnership that had long stood in good stead for Gilder has been reinstated with the addition of the Newcastle facility to the negotiation agreements, and that both of the home trees are now protected under a unified governance, reducing the chance of either of them falling into the hands of an enemy. Now, the Crowned Guard fortress has indeed faced its first foes, as the Blinn have had a population resurgence in the later part of the last decade or so, and so they've done a fine job of holding their line against these nemesis and annoyances, but we haven't got additional information about that. Regent Valan, whose daughter is now overseeing the specific operations in the former liege city of Regent Valan, has made assurances that the government of Potiphar will remain under the Gilder controls, despite the city being visited by the strangers in the Strange Land band of the Enjoined. So lots of news will be coming out of there in the near future, as it seems like they might be settling in to live there in the city for a while. So we'll see how that goes. The Cordian Knights have indeed completed the transition into a formal religion, and the order has begun its outlining process, and so we should have the Cordian Knights information available on NycosRPG.info in the next week or so. So that'll be exciting, as we'll add a knightly order and religious organization to the growing culture of Nycos. Astromounts Observatories has indeed duplicated the findings of the Oculus over in the nearby city of Burglecut, and so this joint effort is now being trained to attempt to discover what the particular findings represents. And so there's a lot of information going back and forth between the two, and of course this will bring more information to you, the viewer and reader, once that becomes available. Ironically, Jadorun has started making sovereignty demands, although no one from that kingdom has graced the capital's presence in a while. So this will be, again, an interesting season as this potential comes to light. And the Middle Kingdom games now seem to be more likely for a spring date. There'll be more information on that as the invitations become available. And finally, the corpse of White Rider have been recovered in one of the Western holds. This is going to, of course, leave us with probably more questions than answers, and we will bring that to you as soon as it's available.